Is this the comeback we've all been waiting for? And is Jungkook quietly taking the lead behind the scenes? July 2025 has unfolded with unprecedented anticipation in the world of K-pop. As BTS prepares for its next chapter following the return of members from mandatory military service, industry reports are pointing to something both expected and exciting. Jungkook is at the center of it all. After over 2 years of individual pursuits, military service, and solo achievements, BTS is finally on the path to a long-awaited musical reunion. Sources close to the industry suggest that HYBE has secured time in US-based recording studios, including facilities previously used by BTS for their Map of the Soul sessions. While the agency has kept quiet, murmurs from producers, studio insiders, and even audio tech companies indicate that something major is already underway. And all signs point toward Jungkook playing a key creative role. Why now? Because July is the beginning of a new cycle, not just for BTS, but for Jungkook himself. With his military discharge behind him and solo success setting global records, he is walking back into group activities with more experience, confidence, and star power than ever before. Jungkook's solo album Golden, released in November 2023, marked a milestone not just in his career, but in K-pop history. With over 5.5 billion streams on Spotify by mid-2025, chart-topping hits like 7 and Standing Next to You proved that Jungkook wasn't just BTS's magne anymore. He was a standalone global powerhouse. So it makes perfect sense that HYBE would lean on his momentum as BTS prepares to record its first full-length group project since Proof. But fans are wondering, will this next album simply feature Jungkook, or will it be driven by him? In early July, fans noticed that several Grammy-winning producers, including ones known for working with BTS in the past, started posting cryptic social media stories featuring gold heart emojis, microphones, and airplane icons. Some even added the phrase July 15th, which lined up with rumors of studio bookings in Los Angeles. Meanwhile, SoundCat, the audio brand that supplies BTS with their in-ear monitors, briefly posted a photo of Jungkook's brand new golden in-ears engraved with JK 2025. Though the post was deleted, screenshots spread like wildfire. What does it all mean? Nothing has been officially confirmed, but armies, known for their legendary investigative skills, are convinced these are not coincidences. Historically, Jungkook has been one of the most versatile members of BTS, balancing vocal duties, choreography, producing, and visual direction. But this time feels different. With the experience of Golden behind him, some speculate he may be taking on more responsibility than ever, possibly writing or co-producing multiple tracks for BTS's comeback album. Jungkook is no longer just following instructions in the studio. One producer reportedly said in a leaked industry interview, "He's giving direction. He's setting the tone. He knows what he wants now." And fans have noticed. His demeanor during the July 1st OT7 Weverse Live was calm, focused, and confident. Even while quietly observing his youngs, it was clear, this is someone ready to take on more. There are also whispers that Jungkook's role won't be limited to music. With his ongoing collaborations with Calvin Klein and SoundCat, and his dominance on streaming platforms, Jungkook is becoming more than just an idol, he's a brand. Insiders suggest HYBE may use this upcoming BTS project to relaunch the group in a global context, with Jungkook as the primary face of the campaign. From luxury brand tie-ins to Netflix documentary rumors, this comeback could be as visual and cinematic as it is musical. For now, nothing is confirmed, but the signs are hard to ignore. In-ear monitors, studio bookings, cryptic emojis, complete radio silence from HYBE. Could Jungkook be preparing not just a return, but a redefinition of himself, of BTS, and of what K-pop means in a post-military, globalized world? It started not with an announcement, but with silence. As July 2025 rolled in, the energy surrounding BTS was electrifying. All 7 members were finally free from military obligations. Armies had marked this month as sacred on their calendars for nearly 2 years. And when the OT7 live broadcast hit Weverse on the first day of the month, fans across the globe didn't just watch, they wept. But while the world celebrated the long-awaited reunion of the septet, one name began to rise above even the noise of the group. Jungkook. He barely spoke during the live. He smiled. He listened. He laughed a little. He lifted his arm to adjust his mic and accidentally revealed the edge of a gold-plated in-ear monitor that glimmered against the light. That simple gesture set off a tidal wave of speculation. Was Jungkook already preparing for something bigger? Because behind the joy, there was a question no one wanted to voice too loudly. Why hasn't Jungkook said anything since? To understand the weight of Jungkook's current silence, you have to remember who he became in his absence. His debut solo album Golden, released before enlistment, broke records. Not just Korean records, but global, Billboard certified, Spotify dominated, US late-night TV conquering records. 7 became a summer anthem in over 90 countries. Standing Next to You was hailed as the return of old-school soul with K-pop flair. He became the most streamed K-pop soloist in history. The youngest BTS member was suddenly the most visible, but unlike other artists who might chase that momentum with endless interviews and social posts, Jungkook chose a different route after enlistment: stillness. And now, in July 2025, fans are sensing that his silence is not passive. It's strategic, intentional. Loaded and the music industry, words are one kind of clue, but actions, especially the ones artists don't publicize, are often louder. And this month, Jungkook's trail is easy to trace if you know where to look. July 2nd, 2025, a high-end South Korean audio company, Soundcat, uploads a product showcase featuring custom, mirror-finished gold in-ear monitors engraved with JK 2025. The post is taken down within 20 minutes, but not before ARMY screenshot it, reverse search it, and confirm that the design matches the piece Jungkook wore in the OT7 livestream just 24 hours prior. July 5th, 2025, a well-known LA-based recording studio, previously linked to BTS and Justin Bieber, posts a golden mic emoji, a plain emoji, and the caption soon arrowed. No names are tagged, but fans discover that BTS producers were seen near that building, and a logistics truck with Korean license plates was spotted nearby. July 7th, 2025, HYB's internal scheduling logs, leaked via an anonymous source on a Korean forum, show a block of time marked SG-7. Private session, JK lead. SG, suspected to stand for Studio Group, has been used before to label BTS album sessions. There is no public confirmation.
No Instagram updates. No teaser trailers.
But behind closed doors, something is clearly in motion. And at the heart of it all, Jungkook. Fans and analysts alike believe that this July could mark the first official BTS group recording session since before their military enlistments began in 2022. But this isn't just any comeback. It's the group's first return in a completely different world. The K-pop landscape has changed. New groups have emerged.
Solo acts dominate global charts.
AI-generated idols now challenge human ones. BTS is no longer fighting for relevance. They are defending a legacy. And within that mission, HYB may be looking to Jungkook as the anchor. Why? Because Jungkook represents both ends of the BTS spectrum. The group's earliest days of training and hardship, and the modern evolution into global superstardom. He's the bridge, the balance, the face that children recognize and adults respect. He is, in every way, the golden center. The phrase JK 2025 has started appearing in the most unexpected places. Not just on custom monitors, but on studio doors, USB file names, leaked track sheets, and even a rumor domain name registered by HYB just weeks ago. JK2025official.com, currently inactive. Is this the branding for a second solo album? A new BTS unit? A global campaign? Nobody knows, and that mystery is by design, but one thing is certain. It's not random. Multiple trusted insiders, including a stylist who previously worked on the Butter promotions, have said that Jungkook was the first to return to the studio, and that he has already recorded multiple guide vocals for songs that may appear on the next BTS album. Guide vocals, the uncredited skeleton versions used by producers and members to shape a song, are typically assigned to the member with the most stable vocal tone and dynamic range. That it was Jungkook says everything. He's not just part of the comeback. He's laying its foundation. The absence of noise speaks volumes for many fans. Jungkook's post-military silence has been anything but empty. It feels intentional, thoughtful, and, in a way, healing. After years of chasing content, likes, and endless live streams, his stillness offers a moment to breathe. And yet, paradoxically, it creates the deepest hunger. What makes this silence powerful is that it doesn't feel distant. Jungkook isn't disappearing. He's present, just not performative. He's choosing when to speak, and when he does, it's measured, meaningful. Like a note held in suspense before a chorus crashes in. Many armies describe it as emotional whiplash. They spent months counting down to his return, fantasizing about selfies, surprise lives, or playful Weverse posts. Instead, they got something more mysterious, a kind of quiet leadership. One fan wrote on X, "Jungkook's silence feels like the calm before a storm, and I'm crying because I don't know what kind of storm it will be."